Hello and welcome back to Bombchu News. My name is Andrew, I'm joined by Chris, and we'll be covering the news that we found interesting today. For fighting game fans, 2 open betas are prepping to launch over the weekend to give you a taste of what their full games have to offer. Starting with the highly anticipated Dragon Ball FighterZ, the open beta kicks off tomorrow, January 13th at 3 AM Eastern for those who pre-purchased the game. Everyone else will get a chance to join in on Sunday, January 14th with the full beta running until Monday, January 15th at 3 AM Eastern. This beta will feature 11 characters in 7 stages as well as a versus mode to really stress test each console it's on. Speaking of which, this beta test will only be on the PS4 and Xbox One, so PC players will have to wait a bit for any action. Dissidia Final Fantasy NT is also beginning its open beta period with 3 back-to-back events. Starting today and ending on January 21st at 3 PM Eastern, players will be able to brawl it out on PS4. This open beta period does come with a slight twist. Every 3 days, a new rotation of characters will be made available, making for quite a bit of variety. The modes included in this test will be the online 3v3 ranked match, offline 3v3 gauntlet mode, and also a story mode. There wasn't much detail on how much story will be shown, but I wouldn't get my hopes up too high for a lot of it.
Splatoon 2 is launching its first global Splatfest. The Splatfest will see all regions siding between action and comedy. The event starts in North America tonight, with Europe and Japan both starting this Saturday. In anticipation of the event, they've also added a new map and a new weapon to the game as well. The new map is called the Schellendorf Institute, a museum complete with a few Nintendo-themed Easter eggs hidden around. The Splatfest is always some of the best fun you can have with Splatoon, so make sure you hurry and pick a side before the event begins tonight. The original Xbox controller design is coming back. The bigger, bulkier controller, nicknamed Duke, was something most people didn't like about the original Xbox when it launched, but over the years has developed something of a fan base online. Game designer Seamus Blackley has been teasing it on Twitter for a while now, but they finally unveiled a new version of the Duke coming this March. The new Duke will feature the same form factor and button layout of the original, with the addition of 2 bumpers to make the controller more compatible with modern games. The price isn't terrible, going for $69.99. I was one of the few people who really liked the original Duke. The bigger controller always felt like it fit my hands better, so I think I'm going to have to pick one of these up. I wish the price was a little lower, but I'm just glad they even decided to bring this odd controller design back for such a niche market.
Nintendo's rumored January Direct took place yesterday and brought with it a taste of brand new offerings for the Nintendo Switch this year. The games showcased were Dark Souls Remastered, Mario Tennis Aces, Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, Kirby Star Allies, The World Ends With You Final Remix, Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition, SNK Heroines Tag Team Frenzy, YS8 Lacrimosa of Dana, Payday 2, Faye, and Celeste. Yeah, that many games covered in just 15 minutes. Of this group of new games heading our way, my favorites were definitely the re-release of Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze and an actual new Mario Tennis game. Mario Tennis Aces is bringing back a story mode that puts you into different challenges and even up against bosses, so it's gotta be a bit better than the last entry we got. There are no definite release dates on most of these games, but if they stick with their monthly super game strategy that made 2017 so exciting, 2018 will be even better. Not to mention, we aren't even close to E3 yet. Well, that's all the news we found interesting today. Feel free to share any awesome gaming news you may have missed in the comments below, and we'll see you guys next time.